Let's see. Testing, testing. Okay. Hello, guys. Sorry. Just getting a little prepared. Got some coffee and some water and good company with Ducky behind me. So we are ready to start. The one thing I will say before we get started is I am a decent bit into this game. So if you are new to Tales from the Dancing Moon, it's a fantastic mystery life sim. Kelsey, hello, lovely. How are you doing tonight? Thanks for being here as always. But if you're new to this game, it's like it's kind of like a life sim. I don't know. It's actually unique. I actually classify it more as a mystery RPG. It plays out, it's got some life sim aspects, like you can build a house and you can farm and do all that kind of fun stuff. But it's really more of like, at least for me, I love the mystery to it. So to give you some background on the game, we are currently in, like we'll go into it. We awoke up in this strange, weird land. The innkeeper guy who has allowed us to stay here was kind enough to pick us up off the side of the road. We were we were passed out there being rained on, and he carried us back to the inn. So then we've just been staying here. So we have no memories of what's happening. We are getting glimpses of stuff through lore and like pages that we're finding. There's like these shadow beasts that are roaming the lands, and they are terrorizing the people. They destroyed this town and chased off a bunch of the people. So we're here now, and we're trying to help fix up the place while trying to figure out where our memories are and what's happening. From the gist of the story. Hi, Randomizer, by the way. I'll take a quick breather of explaining to say hi. Thanks for being here. Always a pleasure to have you. But so essentially, calmly, there's like these shadow beasts. Yeah, they're big, giant shadow beasts. So far, we've blown a giant shadow blob up with a bomb. So that was kind of fun. But yeah, it's fun. It's been a good time. I really love it. It's definitely plays out kind of like, it's not really thriller. It doesn't have those like scary vibes, but it's kind of eerie and got that mystery to it. So I've really loved it. And we were, oh no, you're fine. Oh. Sorry, phone alarm going off. We were really lucky. DJ Monkey, the developer, is an absolute sweetheart. He allowed us to play the demo a while back and do some early beta testing for him. I didn't get to play it as much as I had hoped originally, but then he had improved the demo even further, which was just the first act. So we had completed the first act, and I have been exceptionally busy. So we've been also, what is happening here? I'm just pausing. I don't know if it's still, no, the time's not moving. Okay. So we've been really busy, so I haven't gotten to hop back into it. It is still in early access. So I've kind of, with early access titles, I'm a little touch and go. I love playing them, but I also really like waiting until there's a decent amount of new features. The game's had a little bit of polishing before showing it off to you guys. But this one's so good. I just want to share it with you. I've had a blast with it, and he is so kind and so fun. And he really cares about this project. So I've had a blast interacting with him. He's actually in our Discord server. It's just a good game. I actually can't believe it's made by one person, if I'm being honest. Oh, I see what's happening. Whenever I switch my VTuber, it quick saves the game. So let's see if I can't change those key bindings. Let's see. We can't. Quick save and quick load. Ooh. Quick load would be bad. Give me 2 seconds to change the hotkeys for my thing. Let's see. Do we have any? I need to change my VTuber. 1 second. Otherwise, it's going to be problematic for sure. Which just looks like it's F9 and F5. Okay. 1 second. And yes, it is made by one person. I can't believe it myself. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to go through all the faces. I'm sorry, guys. Dotted eyes have returned. You are right. Okay, so this shouldn't interfere with the game, and I still kind of know where everything is. All right, should be good. All right, so we're going to go check out. I've already gotten pretty far. This girl has a quest, so let's go check that out. We blew up a giant boulder in the last act. That was kind of fun, but now we're going to go see what we discover from that boulder. I did not mean to place a bomb. Oops. Ah! My right click is doing it. Oh my gosh. I need to stop putting things up. Oops. Dinner. A lot of these games are made by a single dev randomizer. It's kind of shocking if I'm being honest. Oh, she's in there now. Okay, so we are in the wrong spot. There we go. I'm just trying to make sure I didn't miss any chat really quick. Had dinner. Ooh, flamethrower burger. That sounds so good. Okay, so this girl's here. Is it you? Okay, I don't think it's you though. Oh, I think she might be either upstairs or... How fit do you think you are? That seems like a trick question. Boom, Jinx is here. Yes, that's me. Too many bombs. Okay, reasonably fit, I guess. Sounds good enough for what I have in mind. I've been speaking to Dion, and he's complaining about how large and empty everything feels around here since the Shadow Beast invasion. I think he's worried that it will take him and others a while to get somewhere safe if we have another invasion. So, in order to ease his mind, I thought I'd have a bit of fun. I've made a bet with him that it's possible to run from one side of the plaza to the other in just under 25 seconds. I've already proven it myself, but I think it would help if others do it too. We're just gonna go sprinting, I guess. Negative temperatures. Oh, that's a good thing. I'm glad you're out of negative temperatures. Sounds like fun. Count me in. For the race, I've set up 2 flags. One at the eastern gate where mural stands and one on the western. That leads to the docks. Okay. Touch the flag by the east. All right. So we're going to go run a race. Yes. Okay. And we can use WASD. So I'm going to click off of my rod, off the bombs, switch to my axe, just in case. Yeah. So right clicking, left click. It's a little bit like Diablo because obviously it's isometric. So you can use your mouse, but you can also use WASD, which I appreciate because sometimes it gets a little clunky to just use that. All right, guys. Can we sprint? Yeah, we can sprint. So, sprint. I think we can do this. This doesn't seem like it should be too hard. Oh, wait. She said to the docks? Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, that was pretty easy. Okay. We still had time to spare. I always forget we can sprint too. Yeah, that's true. Well, it depends on the game for a controller, to be fair. I mean, like, An FPS, that's that's definitely debatable. But in a game like this, I definitely can agree that controllers are probably easier just because you get the full rotation rather than like WASD usually is like locked. So then you have to press W and A to go that way. But then you can technically never go right here, which like you could go there with a controller. Feel more at ease at how fast it is to get to safety. The guy just wanted to know that we could get to safety fast. It's okay. I don't blame him. Settling a bet. Hey, we got paid for it. Cool. Okay. So there's no more quests, but we need to go over here. Oh, she has a quest. I learned earlier, yes, that we can fast travel. It took me forever to figure out how to fast travel in this game. Yeah, I agree. It definitely depends on the game for me. Like I would never play an FPS on a controller. I just couldn't. First off, I suck at controllers usually to begin with. So putting me on a FPS controller, not a good idea. Yeah, joystick makes you slower. I mean, and kind of. Like technically you can get fast, but oh. Ooh, that's cool. So we have a fishing quest. Catch lake fish. Yeah, so we can like hop in this boat. Oh yeah, we gotta talk to her. I don't want to do this yet because I want to go explore the mystery, but you can like take this boat out and go drive around this entire lake. It's actually pretty fun. It's another one of those fun features I like. Anyway, for like FPS, I could never play, or like any PvP game really. I need to feel like I'm in perfect real-time control of my movements, and a controller makes me feel like I'm not. So yeah. All right, I've never been in this region, so I'm really excited. This is new for me. I think that's what Microsoft did with the console version. They exploited that. Yeah, that's true. No, it's very good. Ooh. It's like a... They're all glowy. Whoa, her face is a little creepy. I'm not gonna lie. You see a faint blue figure before you. It's difficult to see, but as you approach, you sense that it is a girl in her teenage years. You can see the cave wall behind her translucent body. You don't know if she is a ghost or something else. Her brows are forward. She looks lost and confused. This does not look lost. She looks like she might kill me. I think it's just the eyes. It's just the glowy eyes. As you say the word, you see her outline shimmer. There is a delay before she reacts to your voice. She is standing so close to you, yet seems so distant. Hello? Alexis. Where have I seen this name again? I think Alexis is one of the names mentioned from the people that disappeared. From this. Oh, yeah, you're right. I don't remember. Are you real? I'm trapped here. It's been so long. I was on a trip with some friends to Wales. Yeah, okay, so this is the girl through the lore we were learning in the land and the townspeople who were talking to us about it. There was like a group of kids that just showed up one day, kind of the same way we did, that just like got transported here. And they disappeared after like this attack of the shadow beast, so I hope she's not dead. That would actually be really sad. We'll see. Yes, Andrew, I've been trying to remember my friend's name for so long. It's difficult to think here. I've been finding diaries written by him, but I haven't seen your name mentioned anywhere. Oh, okay, so we didn't hear... That seems wrong, because we saw another girl's name. I'm not sure what to say. I was with him and the others the whole time they were in Illusour. Where are we exactly? I tried to find a way back home, but I don't think it worked. I think we are in a limbo place, somewhere between here and there. Illusour and Rosalie. I think we both came from the same world. If we help each other, I think we can understand what has happened to us. What are these statues? They were here when I arrived. They looked so beautiful, but over time they crumbled away to what you see now. Why do you ask? Okay. The only thing that seems... Whoa! She just like teleported up there. Darling 2024. Yeah, I used to be so bad that my brother would never let me play like FPSs on the Xbox 360. We had, oh, well, we didn't have. His friends would always bring it over. Or whenever we like went over to people's houses, they didn't let me play. Of course, I was like 10 at the time, so a lot of it was just age. But I sucked so bad, and my brother's friend came over. It was like the only friend of his that was like, no, let her play. It's totally fine. And it was like Halo 3 online PvP. And he's like, how bad can she be? Well, let me tell you. I tried to shoot somebody, spun the controller stick too far, and shot a wall. It ricocheted off me, or off the wall, and I killed myself. So he just looked at me and went, oh, that's how bad you can be. I took the controller away. It's actually one of the funniest things ever. But, I mean, I was young, so I'm not going to act like I was some 18-year-old who had any idea what she was doing. It was like the first time I'd ever really been allowed to play a controller, so we'll give it to newness. But it was funny. I enjoyed it. It's a good memory. Okay, after we talked to her, the only thing that seems to make sense is to investigate the statues. The first time... Kelsey, come back. Kelsey, not that way. Kelsey! Yes. Kelsey's first time playing WoW was fantastic. It really was. It was a blast. I loved it. So, whoa. Okay. As you approach one of the statues, you already feel a sensation creep up on you. The hair on the back of your neck stands on their end, and your scalp feels tingly. You hesitate to move closer, so you take a moment to scan what you see with your eyes. You realize that each statue must be of a human. The only thing revealing this fact are feet and the lower shins, which remain intact at the base of each pedestal. You look around the floor and notice chunks and debris that make up the rest of the statues. They look beyond repair. You reach your hand out to feel the crumbled stone, but you're met with resistance. A faint blue aura surrounds your palms and fingertips, similar to the ghostly blue that represents Alexis. You wince as you push against the resistance, and suddenly you are met with a blinding vision. The crashing of waves, the distant moon in a dark sky, the sensation of intense pain, a burst of contagious laughter, a bustling town, a lonely village, 3 teenagers walking up a hill in front of you, a scrappy book clutched in your hand. You are pushed back and you snap out of the vision. You are back in the cave with Alexis still behind you, observing with curiosity. I have a really bad feeling that these are her friends. Thanks. Thanks for subscribing, Infinitely Katie. I think it's like last night or the other night when, I don't know if they're actually here, but if you're here, hi. If not, then, we'll just say, welcome to the channel. Halo's controls better. Oh, actually, I completely agree. I ended up going back when I was like 16 to play through the game with my brother's girlfriend at the time. We had a blast. I did the campaign, no problem. And we did it on hard mode. So, you know, after I got a little older, I could handle it. I'm just really not like, I couldn't really confidently do PvP on a controller. I just can't, I can't keep up with people that are good at controllers. I think the only thing I got somewhat decent at on controller was Rocket League. And even then, I'm still far better with keyboard and mouse. So that's good. Stream Elements is definitely confused, yes. I don't know. I wonder if there's a way to filter it. I don't know if there is though, so oh well. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Okay. I think it was your friends. It was as if I was living through Andrew's eyes. They were walking up a foggy hill. He was holding his journal. Her eyes widen as you see a realization appear across her translucent face. A foggy hill. It might be the mountains north of the steps. It was always difficult climbing up that slope. Talking to you about friends is helping me remember things. Do you know how to get up there? The fog and wind are preventing people from approaching. I remember it always being difficult. There are people who live up there. They can do extraordinary things. They may be doing it on purpose. There was a trick to it, but I can't remember the route. Please be careful. You're my only hope of figuring out what's happening to me. A vision you experienced in the cave implies the teenagers traveled north from the steps up to the mountains. You may be able to help Alexis remember the route past the fog and wind up investigating the area. Interacting with the level token will start your investigation. So I think it's this. Probably. Not really sure what I want it to be. What is it? Is that a creeper head? I can't really see it. Okay, so let's see. All right, first I want to track this one. So we have to photograph different places. Oh, we have a ton of new quests. Oh, that's cool. Misty Bridges, Dewbug Lakes, Valley, Plaza Overlook. I think this is... I think Wormstail Island is one of them. I don't know what's up there. Let's see. Okay, I thought it was just a simple green cube, but I didn't want to say that and then insult. I need a silver axe. Oh. I can upgrade tools now. Let's see. Explore North Passage. You stand at the foot of the slope leading up to the Ilizor Mountains. Your senses become restricted as you step into the fog. The wind howls in your ears, and your line of sight only covers a few feet in front of you. You enter a clearing. It's unclear which direction you should go. South is out of the question. Let's go east. Quest task has been updated. You find the ground declining in this direction, and thankfully the wind is less fierce here, though the fog persists. You enter a valley full of fog with tall rocks forming walls on either side of you. The sun can't reach you easily here. The ground remains wet and muddy, sticking to your shoes as you walk through. There's a stillness here that you haven't felt during your time here. You find it unsettling. Ooh. Let's go north. The wind and fog are strong here. It whips across your face with nothing to protect you. With little patience, you bring your cold hands up to your face, shielding you as much as you can. You take a moment to scan the area. You're on the east side of a large valley that looms below you. To the west is a rocky structure which stretches out over the valley. It's a bridge. Let's go north. There are no noteworthy landmarks to guide you in this direction, and you find it hard to maintain your bearings in this direction. Do you press on or turn back? Let's go west. And slows your pace. It's difficult to see, making it difficult to know how far you've traveled. Okay, let's go south again. Okay, the wind grows ever fierce here, but you persist on your journey. It's unclear if you're heading in the right direction. What do you think? Should we keep going? A D20 dice with the initials, but it was too small. Oh, that's kind of cool, though. The girl phases through walls, much like Hester did from Murder's Game Over. Yeah, that's kind of what this game feels like. It's got that like mystery vibe to it. I really liked it. North. Okay, so let's see. We'll keep going south until we get a new... Okay, on either side of you are large cliffs and rocks that tower over you. You press on between them as you feel it unwise to climb up on either side. You can hear the wind pass over you. At least it's not as bad for you in the crevice. You step out into a clearing in which a small lone tree stands, as if waiting for you to arrive. You lean up against it to rest. East? Ooh! The ground continues to incline in this direction, yet the wind and fog persist. It's a mental battle with a limited visibility, but after a few minutes, you sense something is in front of you. You manage to quicken your pace to investigate. A large stone structure appears in front of you, cutting through the fog and giving you some relief from the wind. Beyond the structure, you realize the land drops into a large valley, and the structure forms the beginning of a magnificently large bridge that reaches across. Let's go east again. This is the large valley. More east. Let's go south. Okay. You step through a narrow rock formation and are surprised to find yourself in a wide open clearing. The first thing you notice is a large, majestic tree. Its roots emerge from the ground, curling amongst themselves to form a gnarly trunk that forms some way up to the center before tapering off into a strong, singular form. It reminds you of a bonsai tree, but 100 times its size. Its leaves are large and shimmer in the sun rays. Surrounding the tree is a large pond, its surface still as a mirror. As you approach, you could swear that you saw something move within it, but on closer inspection, you think it's probably just the sun's light shimmering off the surface. It is peaceful here. You take a moment to relax. Okay. Okay, we'll go back. Let's do north. Let's go west. Okay, so now we're back. Hang on. Okay, so I think we finally you've captured all you can of the areas covered of the misty fog. This may help Alexis remember the route up the mountains. Okay. Okay, so here's the last one. You walk into a clearing where the fog thins and your sight relaxes. You are stunned by the view you are greeted with. You found yourself on a ridge in the mountains with a clear view of the steeps below you and Illusorf Plaza in the distance. You can just about see the villagers going about their business. They look like tiny ants to you. The ocean twinkles as you see Wormstail Island on the horizon. You use your phone to take a photograph for Alexis. Okay, so we did it. Cool. The designs in, oh, no, yeah. And for a single person, it's phenomenal. I cannot believe he's achieved this on his own. Just wait until I show you the building aspects. It's kind of crazy. It's very impressive. Like, I'm always impressed by solo dev teams because it's just incredible, the idea of making a game all by yourself. But to produce something of genuinely good writing and quality, and like this game is fun and it's pretty big. Like the world's not small. This is a whole area. This is a whole area. This is a whole area. And I've seen about a third of it. I think way more than that. There's probably way more than that if I'm being honest. Must have taken him with over 10 hours. Considering I've had early access to this game's like first act for, I want to say over 6 months now. He's taken a long time with it for sure. He's doing a good job. I have enjoyed it. I love the mystery of it. You just don't find writing like this in a lot of games. I love that. I love the details and the depth of the story and the layering. Finding the clues has been so fun. It's been good. Yeah, the environment's very well done. Okay, I took some photographs. Let's see. You hold up your phone screen to Alexis, accidentally phasing it through her ghostly head. Oops. Before settling on a comfortable distance. You can tell she is focusing as you swipe through the pictures. This is too difficult, darling. I'm afraid there must be another way. Wait a second. Didn't you say you've been finding Andrew's journals all over the place and in your vision from the statues? You saw Andrew holding his journal before going up the mountains. Yes, at least I think so. So what if he wrote down the route somewhere? I always wondered what he could be writing down all the time. But he wrote so much. It is true. There were a lot of pages. Have you ever wondered if you've been finding these journal pages on purpose rather than randomly? Andrew had a knack of thinking about things like this. He liked puzzles. Over time, we all had reasons to go up that mountain on our own. So I have a feeling he would have kept a page of his journal somewhere near the foot of the mountain with instructions. Okay, I'll search for it. Yes, that. So I really love the dev of that one as well, and they're making a third one. So as soon as it's out, I will be begging them if we can cover it. I want to hopefully and kind of confidently say they might let us tackle it, but I don't want to assume because that's not a good thing to do. So yeah, I'll be excited to play it for sure. I hope they'll let us play it. Yes, I'm so excited. We'll definitely stream it together and do like a let's play of it on this channel. Okay, so we're looking for it around the base of the mountain. Aha! Well, that was easy. It's the first rock I clicked on. Okay. I need to get out of this menu. Open the inventory. Gosh darn it. I'll just read it like that. I'm tired of being the only one who remembers the way up this, I'll say this damn mountain slope. I really need to convince the Magisters that they can't possibly obscure this path forever. Please follow the instructions carefully, especially you, Roz. I know you don't like reading. From the start, Head west until you reach the ridge overlooking Illusor, aka the selfie opportunity. North of here, you'll walk between large rock formations on either side of you. Once you reach the lone tree in the clearing, head east until you reach the Misty Bridge. Cross the bridge over to the east. On the other side of the bridge, you'll be standing above a valley. Head south from there into the Foggy Valley. Now we need to backtrack. Head back north out of the valley. We'll be joining a parallel path instead of the one we followed. From here, head north and keep going north. The landmarks are not special here, so it might feel like you're not getting anywhere. But rest assured, after about 500 meters or so, you'll reach the end. Well, let's write this down because that seems like a lot. Where is my pen? Okay. From the start, head west. Till ridge. Walk north until a tree. Till tree. East. Over bridge. South. The valley. North out of the valley, we'll be joining a parallel path instead of the one we just followed. Okay. Head north and keep going north. Okay, so it's not too bad. Oh my gosh, I love Helia. So we haven't played it in a little while, but we got decently far because we had we weren't allowed to tell anyone back then, but we got accepted into like the early play tests and stuff before the game like came out publicly. Just like the closed alphas and betas. So we've had a blast with it. We stopped playing it because we have played a ton of it, but they've added a ton of new stuff. So I'm really thrilled to be going back. Yeah, same. I should definitely like make a weekly Palia night in the server. I think it'd be a lot of fun. It's free to play, so like even Kelsey could come join us. Psst, Kelsey, you can come join us. Okay, so let's see if we can't get up this. Explore North Passage. So west, over the ridge. Actually, I think we go west once, then north. You step out into a clearing in which alone, okay. And then east. And then south. And then north. Let's see. I'm just going to keep heading north. I think I did something wrong. It said to backtrack north. Start from the beginning. Let me just read this one more time. Okay. On the other side of the north, you'll walk between the rock formations on either side of you. East until you reach the Misty Bridge. Cross the bridge over the east. So I think we need to go east times 2. No, because I got to the valley. Now we need to backtrack, head back north out of the valley. We'll be joining a parallel path instead of the one we just followed. $500 meters. I don't know how far that is in game steps. We'll see. Head west. Okay. The overlook. North. This is the lone tree. East. Okay, we're going to go east again. Yep. Okay, okay. And then south. Okay. And then north. Aha! We did it. So the only thing I messed up was going east twice. I only went east once. You were under ND. Oh, yeah. So back then, like, we weren't allowed to share anything related to Palia. We are very, very, very protective of NDAs here, especially being a small crew and just like being a moral person. Like, these companies work really hard, and showing their stuff before they want it shown, it's kind of like stealing somebody's art and showcasing it and being like, oh, look at how cool this upcoming piece of art is. It's just, it's not right. So we do honor all NDAs here very, very personally. I don't know. I wouldn't like it if somebody did it to me. So you won't ever catch the pill for it being somebody to break an NDA. This is cool. It's a whole new region. Okay. There's like things to explore. This is new. I'm so excited. And another subscriber that I'm not sure if they're here, but hello if you are. All right, I think I need to run around into it on this side. Ooh, a barrel. I can't click on it. Oops. Oh, there's a person. Okay. The man's eyes widen as you approach. His rested expression quickly turns to fear. Who are you? How did you get here? Roar, I'm the shadow beast come to eat you. I'm so tempted to click on that. Anyway, relax, I'm darling. I've been searching for some teenagers. You mean Roz and James? I am Magister Graham. He takes his glasses off and lets out a deep sigh. He no longer sees you as a threat. We tried to help, but it wasn't enough. The shadow invasion of Illusaur, the Magister saw it coming, but we were too late. By the time we arrived, they had the advantage. We lost a lot of good men that day. Graham collapses in on himself and is reduced to tears. Aw, that's so sad. Sad moment. I had one dev reach out to me. So the thing about NDAs, like, that's the idea. They don't want you to show it or stream it because the game might not be stable. So if you show it off, then you could give people the wrong impression. Imagine if somebody like came to our stream and we were showing off a closed alpha and the game had a quarter of its features and somebody didn't stop by and say anything. They just like watched and then made an assumption of the game and went, I'm not interested in playing this. It doesn't look, that good yet. And that's a potential sale lost because somebody saw the unfinished product of the game. Like, even this game is still early access. So there's a lot of features that are still going to come and improve it. So as much as I wanted to share it with you guys, and I love sharing early access titles, yeah. Someone could look at it through that lens. Yeah, I mean, most people get more excited. Like, a lot of the community really enjoys seeing the early parts because it does build up hype. But the problem is there are some people that don't know. Like, somebody might come in here that has no idea that the game is in early access. And if they didn't ask, they might just assume, if we didn't have any labeling saying, hey, it's early access, they might just assume that, like, the game's in its full release. And they might watch for 5 minutes and think, not interested, not going to buy this game. And they move on. And then that's like a lost sale. Anybody that's obviously part of the gaming community and is familiar with early access titles, like, don't really assume that stuff. But somebody that just randomly is stopping by or looking at a game for a second might not realize. So it's just kind of like bad publicity in a way, even if it's not, like, it's really not bad publicity usually. But on that one or two off chances that it is, then it can be a problem. I'm just going to wait. I feel like it would be rude to say it's okay after that. Those teenagers, they were with us. They got mixed up in all this chaos. The Magisters and I were convinced they were key in destroying the shadows once and for all. But something happened. I'm not sure what, but I haven't seen them since that day. They disappeared. Magisters are a group of people who reside in the Illusaur Mountains. We study the supernatural forces that flow through us and teach others to strengthen their relationship with those forces. When the teenagers arrived here, they had formed a strong relationship with these forces. They developed certain powers, apart from Andrew, unfortunately. James developed telekinesis, the power to move things with your mind, gained quite a knack for it, in fact. I remember Andrew complaining that he was accidentally doing it in his sleep, making books fly around the room and such. That's funny. Desmond had the power to read minds. It took him a while to realize this. For a long time, he thought he was hearing voices in his own head and panicked. Roz had the power to see things that people otherwise didn't. She focused this ability on the plants around her, and she was able to brew tea with extraordinary effects. Ooh, can I have that power? I want that power. Only thing worse than that is leaks of the game. Yeah, I'm really against people that leak. Like, that's just straight up theft. That's a criminal activity kind of thing and a lawsuit. And there's like breaking NDA, and then there's like hacking somebody and leaking information, you know? That's like a whole different caliber of crime. I'm not interested in being sued. I'm finding pages from his journal. Okay. I was the one who actually told him to keep journaling. He lost momentum after a while, but he clearly needed it for his own mental health. Enough questions from me. Please, you haven't properly introduced yourself. Who are you exactly? What are you doing here? I'm Darling, and I'm from the same world as the teenagers you met. If they really did find a way back home, then your best bet is to find more of Andrew's journals. What about you? Continuing what Roz has started, Roz developed the ability to see certain energies from the plants around us. We discovered that you can brew the energy from the plants to a drinkable tea. If you drink the tea, you'll temporarily inhibit the effects of that brew. Roz was very popular amongst the villagers before she disappeared. She was brewing tea that could heal ailments, help you deep sleep, or even make you invisible. Brewing tea up in the mountains, it's peaceful, and the only way I can distract myself from the guilt I hold at the moment. One last question, Graham. Was someone called Alexis to the teenagers by any chance? For a brief moment, Graham tilts his head to the side, but quickly corrects himself. He is confused by your question. No, there were only 4 of them. Who's Alexis? I met a ghost called Alexis in a cave by the steeps who claims to have known the teenagers. Curious, very I just got like chills. This is cool. I'm afraid I can't help you. I didn't know anybody by that name. Thank you for your time. I hope you find it in yourself to come back down. Whoa. That's crazy. So who is this ghost girl? Do you have any loot? Can I loot any? Oh, it's a cooking pot. Okay. Can I loot anything? Is there loot? Can I pick a flower? I'm not a loot whore, I swear. I need tea powers immediately. Same. Ooh, there's a house to go in. Someone did that. Yeah, I know all about the GTA drama for sure. No, thank you. That's like I said, criminal activity. Andrew's diary. Oh, hey, cool. Worn pages of what appears to be from a larger journal. This bed does not belong to you. Okay, well, you know, I just thought I'd try. Oh, it's brewing. Oh. Okay, so like I have tea leaves. So we could come up here and probably infuse different things. Tea powers, like, yes. Yes, you are right. So my question, can I just like teleport back there now? Yes. Thank gosh. I did. You were right. Andrew kept instructions hidden behind a rock, and I found a way up. I met a Magister by the name of Graham. He told me he knew your friends, and that they had special abilities that could be used against the Shadow Beast. He seemed particularly fond of Roz, who had the ability to brew special teas. You sense a flood of knowledge is coming... I think that's supposed to be is coming back to Alexis. Her eyes widen and her lips tremble as you spoke those last words. Roz, my friend Roz. She was my best friend. We spent so much time together here. We brewed these special teas together. I helped her do that. Not according to Graham. I asked him if he knew you, and he said he didn't know anybody by the name of Alexis. Why am I not surprised? Something strange is going on here. Listen, darling, I have some other news. The statues, they've changed. Haven't you noticed? They were all crumbled and destroyed when you were here last. They still look bad, but they seem to be repairing themselves. Ooh, I'm getting chills. This is such a cool little mystery. I love it. Okay, I'll take a look. A dose of ingenuity, yes. Making the tea less hot, yes. Secrets. You reach your hand out to the statue whilst a new vision engulfs you. You're at the top of the mountain, near the area of the Magister's ruins. You put yourself in a state of focus and scan the area and notice a shimmering aura within the air and the flora surrounding you. You look down and see yourself as Roz. The vision changes and you're standing next to Magister Graham. A set of equipment for brewing tea sits between you both, and a basket of various herbs and leaves nearby. You're both excited to experiment. The vision changes again, and you're back in the plaza. A wooden card sits next to you as you prepare various teas for the villagers. People are happy and excited to see you. This feeling of being needed and welcomed becomes familiar to you. Suddenly, a cry is heard in the distance, a wretched, inhuman call that sends a panic through the central plaza. A shadow beast? You ask yourself. The vision swirls and evaporates the moment it occurs, leaving you standing in the mysterious cave again. Oh, okay, so I need to go through all of them. You reach out to the statue whilst a new vision engulfs you. You grip the stone to steady yourself. You see the world through James's eyes, drifting through the plaza towards the town hall. Desmond is behind you, both of you laughing with glee. It's the early days of your time in Illustor, the time of transitioning. No one can see you. The world is your oyster. You look down at your hands with curiosity. Something feels different. Time progresses. The sky changes, day to night, night to day, over and over again, until you see yourself in the Magister's courtyard. A Magister you don't know is instructing you to focus. The faces of various villagers flash before your eyes. Fergus, Leica, Val, Sky, and many more. Each and every one of them smiling and showing their gratitude. You've helped them all so much. Desmond and Ross are behind you, championing, thank you. That's how you say that word. Your new skills and your popularity. You sense Andrew is behind you with a concerned look on his face. You don't give it any thought. Okay. As you reach your hand to the statue, you already feel yourself losing your sight to a vision. You hear the steady rumble of a train speeding across the country. Your body rises and falls with the churning engine. A journal lays flat in your lap. The pages are empty and you're frustrated. A large digital camera is strapped around your neck and it's rested by your side. The next thing you know, you're standing on top of a cliff. James, Desmond, and Roz are stood grinning at you. You take a photograph which lingers in your vision like a developing Polaroid. The click of the camera shutter rings in your ears, growing louder and louder. The shutter noises send you from place to place, people to people, photo to photo. Wormstail Island, Illusor, the docks, the steps, Fergus, Nicholas, Astron. Photos upon photos of these new places and interesting people. The empty journal now filling itself with pages of stories and detail. Stories to escape to when you feel alone. You grip the diary tighter as the vision fades. When you awaken back in the cave, your mind lingers to the pages you found in your travels here. This is so cool. Isn't that from a Shakespeare novel? Probably. I think so. I can't remember. I've heard it before. You reach your hand out to the statue. You welcome a new vision. You're walking through the town hall. James is leading the way. You have a slight headache, but it doesn't stop the excitement you both have in this new world. The vision takes no time in changing. You're sat on the beach in the Wormstail region. The island is prime view on the horizon. Andrew is sitting beside you, both of you concerned for your headaches and the uncertainty that lies ahead in this place. You both stand up and take a stroll along the sand. It doesn't last long as you notice a strange object sticking out of the sand. It's a bit of plastic. You're convinced it's part of a surfboard. You and Andrew look at each other confused. How did this get here? The vision changes again. You're with the Magisters now, elated with the discovery you've made. The cause of your headaches. It's an ability, just like James and Roz. As you walk away from the Magisters, you cross Andrew and smile at him, but you're left confused when he doesn't return it. The vision disappears as you find yourself back in the cave with Alexis. So it seems like Andrew might have been a little upset that he did not have any powers. I'm almost certain these statues represent your friends. I've been starting to think the same, darling. I know we can only see the bottom of them, but the more I remember, the more I can recognize them. I saw more visions, moments of what happened in Illusor when they were here. It's like the statues are trying to tell us something. What do you think they are trying to say? I think they want me to rebuild them. I think they want to tell me what happened to them. I think they want me to do certain tasks in Illusor. Well, it could be related to the tasks. Each one of them seemed like they were helping someone. But I really do think they're trying to help tell us what happened to them. I do think we need to rebuild them, though. I think in the end, ultimately, rebuilding them is the purpose. But I don't think they can be rebuilt. I think I'm going to go with this. I know I focus a lot what's happened to me and my friends, but I forget sometimes that you're mixed up in this mess too. I hope we find out for my sake and for yours. Listen, I've been thinking about what you told me before about Magister Graham and Roz. I have this vivid memory of enjoying a particular brew of tea that myself and Roz made one time. This particular tea allowed someone to become invisible for a brief moment of time. It gave us such a shock the first time we discovered it. It also smelled amazing, and I'm wondering if I had some here, it might be able to trigger some more memories for me. Whilst you're out there, would you mind brewing it for me and bringing it back here? Where do you think I can start? Okay, so we need to go talk to Magister Graham again. Rebuilding is the next step to population. Yep, that's true. Very true. I like how all these quests are up here now, too. All right, let's go here. I like that I can fast travel here instead of having to go through the mountains. Thank you, DJ Monkey, for putting that in. I would have probably gone insane if I had to go through it every time. Oh, he's not here. He might be sleeping. I don't know if we can talk to him right now. We'll see. Sir? He's busy right now. That's okay. We can go home and sleep and talk to him in the morning. So let's go here. No, I absolutely agree. I just fast travel should just exist in general. Nobody, I'm going to be that person that says nobody actually wants to walk everywhere in a game. And anybody who says that they do, they're masochists. Just kidding. If you like it, that's totally your thing. But I definitely cannot stand not having like fast travel in a game. He's currently occupied. He's currently sleeping. Oh, I love the sound of the rain on the house in this game. This sound makes me so happy. Just gonna sit here and enjoy it for one more second. They're psychos. If you like to walk, you're psycho. Not really. No, truly not really. I like exploring everything once. Like, I want to go around and explore everything once, maybe a second and third time if I feel like I missed something. But Lord help me, if I have to continue running back and forth, you are going to lose my attention span. I do not have the attention span for playing a walking simulator. Please, I don't want to walk. That's how I feel. Yeah. If I wanted to walk, I'd go outside and do it in real life. It's probably better for me anyway. Let's see. Are you here? Okay, perfect. Cool. Hi. I'd like to know more about Roz and the tea she was brewing. Heard that she was able to brew a tea that made the drinker turn invisible. Do you know how to brew that? That is one of the things I've been trying to figure out during my time here. Well, that doesn't help. Unfortunately, I don't know, but there is another thing that Roz discovered, which I do know. What's that? Do you remember I told you that Roz has a special ability? Words are hard. She was able to sense energy coming from the plants around us, which helped her identify what could and could not be used in tea. She discovered a particular brew which replicated her abilities, allowing anyone else to do the same. Can I have some? But even better if that I can teach you how to brew it yourself. You'll be discovering the wonderful world of tea, which will help you in your adventures regardless. That's true. Tell you what, give me a moment to set things up here. Talk to me in a few minutes and we can start. Okay. I explore every little crevice. Yes, that is me. I will walk around for hours finding hidden secrets and chests and not do anything because I am exploring. And then I will get to the quest part and realize that I've already explored or have the item that I need because, you know, exploration. It's just the best, you know? Okay. This is a tea brewing kit. Pretty simple in all honesty. You have a kettle for water, a pot for your ingredients, and a small stove below that for heat. The magic comes from the ingredients you put into the pot. It's very familiar to cooking. As we don't know the ingredients for the tea, we don't have a recipe and we'll need to brew purely by discovery. Let's start simple. Take these basic Illusorean tea leaves and brew them in the pot to make Illusorean tea. It won't grant you any special abilities, but they will regain your health and you will find if you find yourself in trouble. I feel like I've already done that. Okay. Tea leaves. Brew. Okay, a cup of Illusor tea. Right. Feel free to hold on to that tea. It's still good to drink. This, I mentioned that Roz had found a way to replicate her own abilities in tea form. This allowed her and anyone who drank the tea to sense magical properties from the plant life around us. This made things incredibly useful with discovering new tea, even for those who didn't have her ability. This is how I managed to keep up my own investigations, and if you're going to brew your own tea, you'll need to learn the same. I have a bottle of tea with me. We've aptly called it the tea of sensing. Do you see the bushes growing around the ruins here? After drinking the tea, you will enter a state of focus. Try not to panic. It's temporary. Your vision will start to sense the magical properties from within the bushes. From there, you'll be able to harvest the tea leaves from them. Come back to me after we've talked. Yeah, I need to go drop my inventory because I'm a hoarder and it's a problem. Or you try and loot every single building. Well, yeah, you can't not try and loot every building. I'm either walking dogs or horses most of the time and doing outside chores. Yeah. Kelsey is a busybody for sure. She has a lot to do. All right, we've got some chests here, so let's see. Quick move. This is like our food one, so let's drop our food in here. We can put flour, carrots. We've got like baked potato here. Oh yeah, we have more chests over here. Yep, this is our rock and stone. Any other stuff that I can move? I'm gonna put this stuff so that... Alright, and then we're gonna just dump all this stuff. Oh, I'm gonna need a new freaking chest. So we do have one more thing. One more chest in here. Oh my gosh, the sound is just glorious. I love it. Enjoy your dinner, Kelsey. Definitely, please eat and enjoy. My personal belongings? No, that's my loot. Yes. Well, excuse me, princess. Okay, wait, why is my sword in there? I don't want my sword in there. But I will put all these in here. Okay. So, do you guys want a sample of the building? Let me show you a sample. It's pretty actually intense. I just need to remember how. Okay. Crafting is C. I need a storage box, which means I need stone and wood. Stone. Wood. Storage box. And then we're going to go into our inventory. Gesundheit. We're going to click on it. And this is our build mode. Okay. So you can zoom all the way out. We're going to just go up. Yeah, it literally is fantastic. And this is your building area. So you can build anywhere in this town. This is my little farm plots over here, which I just realized my seeds are probably dead if I had anything planted. Yeah, so that's why I said this game's kind of insane for a solo dev. You have this free build. that you can do, and you have a lot of customization. It's really crazy, if I'm being perfectly honest. It's gonna take me a hot second to get down here. Hang on while I float back down to earth. But then you can just use your scroll wheel to move things around. It's super easy. You just place it down. I have just cluttered all my stuff around the inn. I don't have a house yet. You can build a player house later on. I'm not to that point yet, but we can move things after we've placed them too. So no worries if you put it somewhere. When I first built, I put stuff right behind this building and then realized I couldn't actually see it. Oh, I see a thing I haven't put out. Oops. Yeah, this whole place was on fire once. So like there was a bunch of those when we first started that we cleaned. Anyway, we're going to just drop this right here because yeah, why not? And then let's see, how do we get this out of here? And then you just hit escape and you're good to go. But I want to drop all this in here because I want to just have a clean inventory. You don't really necessarily need to carry stuff around. Usually it's just for quests and whatnot. So, oh yeah, oh, shadow blobs. I'm bound to go outside. I'll take that. This is like your daily quest stuff. So that's kind of cool. Let's go back to the Magister and brew some tea now that we have space in our inventory for it. Oh, I can already like see magical properties. Anyway, we're gonna skip this because okay, now we have the tea of sensing. Tea of sensing. We're just gonna go and steal a bunch of tea leaves. It's not really stealing though. He told us to do it, right? Oh, it lasts super fast. So it does not last long. So we only have one more. So let's try and find... Oh, did I use the other one too? Oh, I did not mean to. It's raining as an That would be trollish and hilarious at the same time. Okay, what do you think of the focus state? Awesome. Yes, it's very useful. That's all there is to it. Remember to use the tea of sensing all over Illusaur to find new and interesting tea leaves. Feel free to brew more tea using the leaves you just gathered. The brewing kit will always be free. And if you need more sensing tea, then just ask to see my stock. Okay. Has helped you in your pursuit to discover the tea of invisibility by teaching you how to brew tea yourself. Unfortunately, he doesn't know the recipe for brewing the tea of invisibility. Okay. So, ooh, that's expensive, but we're pretty rich, so it's okay. The owner would have it. What happened? What happened to my roof? Dang, kids. Stole my roof. That's funny. Okay, so I think we need to... Okay, he's got 36. Let's just buy... We don't really need gold for too much right now. It's pretty easy to make, so we'll just spend a fair bit. It doesn't last long, though. Tea of sensing +4. Okay. So let me see... Well, that's cool. I kind of just like snuck behind this building here. Illusaurian tea leaves. Not the roof. Everyone look gods up there stealing people's roofs. The next blight is rooflessness. Forget the bugs. We have a roof problem now. That's actually pretty hilarious if I'm being quite honest. Wait, where did that tea plant go? I just saw it. It disappeared. Ah. I'm going to use one more. I think, yeah, that seems to be like all the tea leaves in this area. So let's go. I'm curious to go in here. I think we might have explored as much of the story as we can right now. So interacting with the villagers will help you with this task. Okay. So we still need to do quests for the villagers to figure out what's going on. I don't see any weird tea bushes around here, so I think we're good on here for now, but maybe not. We'll see. Let's go pick up some quests because we got quite a few here, actually, if I'm being honest. Everybody's in the inn for right now. Ugh, it's just such a good sound. Okay. Her leg is propped up on a nearby ledge, and her lute rests on it with the strings facing upwards. She's plucking them occasionally and tweaking the tuning dials at the neck to adjust the noise. Her mouth pulls side to side as the noise reaches a pitch she is happy with. Hello, Lena. How are you finding your stay in Illusaur? I've grown to like being here, and I can tell from the others how much faith they put in getting this place up and running. Again, partly thanks to you. There's also something about the coast that gives you a feeling you don't get anywhere else. It's all inspiring me to write and perform more songs. That's good to hear. I'm sure Fergus enjoys you playing at the Dancing Moon. The way his face lights up when I get on the stage is priceless. He puts a lot of care and work into running that place. I'm glad to be a part of it. You know, he reminds me of my mother in some ways. She was a musician herself back in the day. For as long as I can remember, I wanted to do exactly what she did. She'd tell me tales of her travels, playing at different inns and performing at events for high-ranking officials. When I first went on stage, she was there to watch me. I cried just thinking about how proud she was of me. What happened to her? She fell ill. Nothing too bad, just old age, I suppose. As I got older, she settled down, and I took care of her for a while. One of her last conversations we had was of music. She said one of the most life-fulfilling things she did in her time was traveling and playing. I promised myself I'd do the same. The Dancing Moon, though, you realize I'm still staying in one of the rooms upstairs, right? I've been thinking I might need a more permanent place to stay if I'm going to be here for a while. Looking around, though, the plaza still isn't very hospitable for any newcomers. I assume many of the buildings got destroyed in this invasion. Ooh, we're getting to the town building parts. When life gives you bugs, make roofs. It's true. Very true. Although, roofs don't keep all the bugs out. Just ask the bugs in our house. I don't mind the occasional spider, but I must say I freak out when I see them. I assume many of the buildings got destroyed. Yes. Okay. If he can do a good job building me stage for Dancing Moon, then he has my full faith in building me a house too. All right, so we gotta build this chick a house. Spiders. I don't like spiders. Something the matter, Nicholas? Something the matter? I don't think this guy's very happy. Okay. People, that's the matter, darling. Out there, at the bar, and sitting at tables. There's actual people visiting the inn again ever since you've started to help out around here. I'm sorry? No, it's not your fault that I'm reacting like this. I still need to create the menu. We can't have people coming here and no food to serve them. Tell you what, how do you feel about becoming my temporary sous chef? You handled the baked potato well before. How hard can a steak and potato dish really be? Yes, I think it will be fine. You just need to follow this multi-step process that requires a keen eye on times and temperatures. It's not a problem, really. Here, read through these instructions and come back to me when you're done. Oh, and if you need some basic ingredients, feel free to ask. In the meantime, I'll think more about meals to add to this menu. Preserved meat can be found in various lootable locations in the Non-Eye Desert. Okay. Okay. So, can I see your stock? You've got basic stuff. So you can see too by the tasks and like I've completed these are all the quests that I've completed in this game so far. And then there's all of these. So like this is obviously the main quest, which I'm just supposed to be finding diary entries, and then the statues, obviously. But the side quests, so we need to build a house, catch some fish. Okay. And then cook some steak, apparently. These are, so we need to give 57 wood to Val. These are just for money. So this will be good because we can buy the tea stuff. 6 smudging. Oh, they're fish. Okay, so another fishing quest. And then pest control, which is more blobs. Maybe an excellent quality tent. Number 1 rule, always carry bug spray. Yeah, so bug spray never works for me. Every time I put on bug spray, I feel like I get eaten more. I think they just think it's like flavoring. They're like, hey, thanks for the extra flavor, and then bite me harder. It's not very fun, honestly. I don't get it, but oh well. Okay, and then Lucas. So we need to talk to Lucas so that somebody can build her house. Lucas. Well, these are just random visitors. Oh, he might be up. Oh, no, he's right there. Elena is thinking of staying in Ilizur. Our housing situation is a bit dire at the moment, isn't it? This is a great opportunity to expand my blueprints. Buildings and houses might be a bit new to me, though. I'll need to get this right. Elena is still impressed by the stage you constructed. She has faith in you. Well, the pressure is. I feel like there's two. The pressure is on. In fact, I want to screenshot this. Oops, that is not screenshot. Where is... Okay. Can I take a screenshot? Screenshots. That's... Nope, I want to take one, not view my screenshots. I thought it was just F12. I was fairly certain it was. Okay, perfect. That'll do. I just like helping him. Okay. I'll get to work on a new blueprint. In the meantime, we'll need some materials. We need wood, but not the kind of wood you've been using. We need hardwood. Before I tell you, bear in mind that your current axe might not be up to the task. If you haven't spoken to him already, Val might be able to help you upgrade your gear. As for the hardwood, there's 2 places I can think of. At the far end of the steeps, just before the mountain trail, I've seen the occasional tree there that can provide this kind of wood. If not, you may also be able to salvage some from a dead tree trunk. The other places I can think of is outside the village to the east, though you may need to explore a bit, as I can't say for sure where exactly. Before you go, to help with my blueprints, I wondered if there's anything in particular Elena has spoken to you about. It might help inspire me with some details. She mentioned she likes the coast and that her mother played music and inspired her to travel. I think she looked up to her a lot. With a hint of nostalgia and some seaside charm. Tell you what, I'll drop by the Dancing Moon later and listen to her play too. Perhaps I'll get some details from her lyrics. Okay. We need to upgrade our axe. So that will be interesting. It's too late to do it right now, so we're going to need to sleep and wait until the store opens tomorrow. Mostly the scent is what makes me not put on bug spray. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I use like organic bug spray, and that's what they use for seasoning. I can't use the chemical bug spray. It like gives me severe itches. Okay. So, let's see what we need to do to upgrade our axe. It's raining again today, and that makes me really happy. No more quests here, but there is a quest down here at the dock. Well, it literally says not to put on your clothes because it'll eat your clothes. So I don't really understand how it's safe for human skin. If it eats my clothes, I'm pretty sure it's going to do the same to me. You know, each their own. Ooh, that was some cool thunder. Okay, so he said talk to Val. Where is Val? Ah, yes. Okay, so he's down here. Let's go here. Bug spray doesn't like... It's like a creature coming out of the bug spray bottle. Yeah. All right. Hello, Val. Just the person I need to help me. Okay. Why are you standing outside your shop? I came back from a routine check of the docks, only to find my shop completely wrecked inside? Oh my gosh. There's stuff everywhere. I looked around but could hear a horrible sound coming from the corner of the room. I think there might be a shadow beast in there. All my tools and weapons are inside the shop. I don't have anything to attack it with on me. Okay, I'll have a look. Let's get out our sword. I can talk to it? Okay, let's talk to a shadow blob. You look around at the mess that has littered Val's area. Sure enough, you see a large shadow blob taking residence just behind the counter where Val usually stands. Surprisingly, it doesn't seem to react strongly to your presence. Hello? The shadow blob's surface ripples as you greet it. It squirms and squelches as it blobs up and down. Can you hear me? It pinches towards the upper half, causing it to swell slightly towards the top, making it appear like it has a small head. It swishes itself side to side. You can't decide if it's grotesque or endearing. Your blobs are even more gross up close. Quite a cute little thing, aren't you? I don't know. I mean, it's a little blob. Stops moving, and you see its lower half darkening with a thick substance. You think it might be blushing. I'm making the shadow blob blush. Of NDAs, they really don't protect you fully. No, they don't. I mean, like, anybody could just do what they want, really. It kind of sucks, but it happens all the time. You step back in case it decides to project the substance onto you. Listen, if you can hear me, you can't stay here. Find another home. The shadow blob depresses itself into a form that looks a bit like a thick pancake. It slowly recedes backwards towards the rear of the room. You can't help but feel it looks sad. You watch as it positions itself in a small grate in the corner of the room and then slowly oozes itself between the gaps and eventually out of sight. Well, at least it's gone now. Interesting. I love the shadows due to the fire. That's like really cool. Turns out your beast was more of a shadow friend. What do you mean? I went in expecting a fight, but it didn't react to me. It wasn't hostile. I spoke to it. It could have just been me, but I felt like it could understand what I was saying. Well, as long as it's gone, that's all that matters. Let's hope any other shadow beasts don't get lost and find themselves here, shall we? I wonder how it got here. I've heard rumors of a hidden tunnel around here, but I haven't seen it myself. Or maybe it came from the ocean? Interesting, I haven't heard of this rumor. Not really. At least I've checked everywhere on my side of the docks. I can't speak for the museum, though, and Oswin doesn't like to leave that building, so I'm not sure how much he would know. Anyway, thanks for your help again, darling. Take this gold for compensation and talk to me again soon. I might have an idea that you would be interested in. As Val finishes his last sentence, he glances at the various bits of gear you carry around on your person. Haha. So he's going to... Ooh, we got 2K for that. Nice! But as someone who studied in stuff related to licenses and agreements, it's only there as a place... Yeah, it's really kind of like an agreement of faith. The idea is that if you break it and it has any like hardcore side or like hardcore negative effects, you can come after the person that broke it. So it's more of like a mutual trust agreement. It's just like a hard thing. I mean, agreements can always technically be broken. It's just whether you're a good person or not at the end of the day. Val's eyes seem drawn to the axe you have equipped. Yes, I need a new axe. You know, darling, I've seen you running back and forth with those wooden tools you carry. Most of them are for Quinn's shop, right? Back on the ships, we'd spend time at sea maintaining our tools, sharpening the metal, replacing the handles when necessary. We'd even find special metals at our ports to make them better. What are you suggesting? As you're spending your time helping us here, I can make myself useful by taking your gear and upgrading it for you. I'm not saying I'm the best blacksmith in the world, but I don't think anyone else around here has that kind of experience. I would need materials. Copper ingots. Copper ore. Yep, blacksmith workbench. Okay. Yes, we need to upgrade our gear. This is good. This is good. Very good. When someone says that the NDA is in effect, but no one signed the agreement, that's why the red flag. Yes. So, okay. So I will say when you get a key, so like whenever we get emailed about like requests with NDA, we are specifically told, like, obviously it's under NDA and you can't share it, and you need to like type that you agree in the email for them to give it to you. The other one is, oh, perfect. How many copper ingots did I need? The other one is if you are accepting 5. Okay. If you accept a key through like Lurkit or Keymailer or anything like that, they will make you like agree. There's like an agree button that you'll abide by the NDA. So technically there is a form of like, it's not signing a physical written agreement, but it is acknowledging and agreeing to the agreement. So it's kind of the same thing in terms of logistics. Most just go through like PR agencies now that ensure like the creators are agreeing in one way or another prior to getting the key. Like we even been invited actually just yesterday to something really kind of cool and exclusive and something I'm really looking forward to. Obviously I can't tell you the game because it's under NDA. But they like reached out to us about playing early and they were like, this game is under NDA. We're not going to send you a code to it unless you like respond to us saying that you accept the NDA and will abide by it. So of course we emailed them back and then say, yes, we'll absolutely happily, abide by the NDA. We'll take good care of it, etc., etc. Jellyfish around here. They've been known to end up on the pier. Ooh. Okay, I've got the copper ingots. Talk to me in about a day. Okay. So he'll upgrade that. Let's go back here. So while we're waiting, we could do the fishing quest today and spend the day fishing. Never told. So if you don't, here's the thing about an NDA. If somebody gives you a key, I have learned, not that I've ever broken one, but when we started getting keys for games, I immediately, like the second we get a request, whoa, that's 1,000 gold. Okay. Girlie, you're the one that sent me out on the lake to fish. Why are you making me pay for your own errand? That makes no sense. Anyway. Right, so it's forward to go and then to turn. Go fish, also pay for everything, thanks. Yeah, literally. If you don't know an NDA exists, you can't abide by it. So if they don't tell you, it's impossible to know. But of course, how is one to be held accountable for something they don't know? That being said, I am proactive. So anytime somebody like contacts me about it, I just ask and say, hey, is there an NDA? Wait. Okay. Fish. It's there. I forget how to, like, trigger it. I might need to look it up. Ah. What's the button for this? Interact is E. Action is F. Let me try both of these. Okay, let me try F. Okay, there we go. Oh, all right, real. Ah! Okay, I actually hit E there, so I'm not quite sure. Oh, we've got a permanent reeling sound. I found a bug. There we go. When you do the interaction, do you accidentally place the bomb in the water? No, thankfully not. That's why I was very skeptical. Yeah, so that's good. That's good that you did. I might have to, there we go. Let's do that until we're done fishing. I don't think I can handle listening to that. Ah, W. There we go. Common chup. We need all these different fish. Ah. That is not supposed to be an E. That's supposed to be an A. Interesting, because if I hit it, we'll watch. So we'll reel it in. That's W, and it's going to go to D. Yes. It's supposed to be WASD. Okay, she said different parts of the lake. I wonder if there's like spots. Little thing over here. All right, let's try this spot. Can you catch treasure while you're fishing? I don't know. I haven't tried it yet. D. Oh, S. Yeah, that's A. So we'll let him know about that too. So we can't access our map in this mode. Oh, a pebble loacher. Oh, that's cool. So weird without the master volume. I absolutely agree. I wonder if we can like turn up the music because yeah, it's still going. Like, let's turn up the music so we have something to. Oh, there's no music right now, I don't think. This is definitely disorienting. Now the fishing music is super loud. Oh no. Okay, we'll turn that down a little. Yeah, I wonder. Oh yeah, you can enable retro mode too. I forgot about that. So it looks like pixelated. You can literally play a retro game if you want. That's actually really cool. I didn't even remember that. And you can like adjust the pixelated amount too. So like you can play it on sort of retro, or you can play it on like holy. Ooh, that would be impossible. I don't know how anybody would play it like that. Okay. Let's fish by these rocks here. Yeah, it does. It makes like the whole thing. It just like applies a pixelation filter, I think. A red trout. Okay. Can I like? No. Okay. I really can't like see anything. So we've caught like a couple different rare fish. She said they were all in different locations. So I want to just like keep visiting different ones. The only time that happened was the Pico stream and I thought the audio was broken. Yeah, I remember that. If you played the whole, yeah, it is funny. I do love that you can do it though. Like, I think that's kind of cool. I think a slight amount of pixelation would actually be pretty cool if you really enjoy the pixel genre rather than like just the straight RPG. At least the boat like still maneuvers when it runs into things too. So it's like kind of, it's not too bad with its steering. It takes a little bit of getting used to with the WSD controls, but it's just standard. Boat is kind of a funny interaction. I don't mind pixelated games. It's hard for me to go back to a genre like it. Yeah, I could see that. I respect that totally. Another red trout. Okay. We're making the most of our time on this boat. Ooh, a smudgeon. So those are the things that we needed like 6 of. For nostalgia purposes? Yeah. I can respect that wholeheartedly, honestly. I'm going to stay here because I caught a smudgeon, so I kind of want to like catch more in this area. Curious what these rocks are up here. Yeah, this looks like it might be a cool area. Guys, can you believe it's been an hour and 40 minutes? Holy moly. Ooh, we got an eel. Sim City, yes. Oh my gosh, yes. That's funny. This game especially is like, feels like the time's going by fast. So this is like where eels are. Instead of just the little grouper things or the common guppy type fishies. Another subscriber, hello if you're here, and if not, regardless, thanks for joining. Yeah, the teardown stream was so much fun. I I love watching Ducky play that game. Oh, another smudgeon. Perfect. I think we need like 6 of them. I wonder if it's because like eels come out at night. I wonder if it's time of day. I go back to watch the speed run and Ducky's. Yes. I love it. More eels. It's kind of okay because these fish do sell for a decent bit, so we can just turn them into profit, essentially, if we don't need them. It did pave the way for your stream. Or speed, not stream. Oh, another one. I can't believe I need 6. They're more rare than I thought they'd be. But I think the quest pays pretty well. Fish flipping, buying fish and flipping them for profit. It's actually what I do most in games, not gonna lie. I technically usually just go fishing because fish, like base fish don't always sell for a lot, but you always get that random chance to get rare fish that do sell for a lot. It's just easy income, you know? It's like, here, would you like one of my 500 fish that I've caught in the last 3 days? I do that a lot. Yeah, that's a big one to do it in. That's what I always do. When Ducky and I were starting like a Stardew Valley playthrough, we were like, well, let's just fish for a couple days and we'll be rich. All right, so we've got 4. Let's see if we can't get 2 more. Otherwise, it makes the fish fry. Yeah, it's true. Ah, I missed that one. Come on, another smudgeon. Nope, just another eel. It's daytime again. Let's see. Let's move the boat just a little bit. See if we can't catch another one of those rare fishies. We'll go down by these rocks a little. More trout. Ooh, a message in a bottle. Ooh, that's kind of cool. All right, these last 2 ones are being stubborn. Oh, okay, one more. There we go. Another jump. Whoa, that scared me. I thought there was a sea monster coming for me. It was just the shadow from the daytime change. I think this might be a smudgeon. Ah, you can kind of recognize what the fish are based on like the catch pattern. It's kind of cool. That shadow scared me. Right, I'm back with your boat. Can I? Oh, return to fishing hut. Okay, okay, okay. Who do I need to turn this into? Quinn. Okay. So Quinn is in here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Okay, so now we can turn our sound back on. You do the person's job and obligated nerve to try. Yeah. Yeah. Well, to be fair, her quest isn't that one. It's this one. Oh, so all we needed was a freaking tyke. That was the only thing I hadn't caught. Okay. Well, I did not know that going into this. That's okay. I couldn't pull this up during the fishing, so it was a little bit hard to keep track of, but here we are. What do you mean, who are you? I know who you are. Okay, do I need to like come back here? Oops. I'm on the bombs again, guys. Can I like, how do I just, here, let me see. I think there was a way that you had to do this that I am forgetting how to do. Talk to Quinn with 6 smudgeons, so I need to like put them in my inventory, I think. Now that we're not blowing, let's just take the bombs off of our inventory list here, okay? You can't just jump. I don't know. Apparently we can. This girl's just breakdancing over here. Do you need some help? There you go. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Can I like give? I think it might be like bugged out. So let's see. Let's go check if we can get our axe yet. We'll come back to her. And stand on the fence. Oh my gosh, I love when animals get stuck on the fence. It's hilarious. It makes me laugh every time. All right, so let's go to town then, and let's sleep, because I think... Oh, there's another quest here. Oh, that's from her. I wonder... Urgent request. I'm all out of wood. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of wood. Probably pass on that one. We're gonna need a lot of wood for house building. I'm gonna sleep and reset the day. Oh no, I think I have the hiccups. Sorry, sheep. I ate a piece of grass. I was emotional. That's funny. Emotionally scarred. Maybe I can't talk to her when she's at work. Maybe she needs to be like off duty. Let's see, she's normally think she's upstairs right now. She might still be asleep. I just want to catch her before she starts the work. I can't even like talk to you. Okay, so hang on. I'm gonna see. Okay, I can go to him. I'll worry about getting you your fish later? Question mark. Okay, here we go. Uh-huh. I walk there sometimes. I'll try talking to her in the evening. Kelsey, welcome back, lovely. So many dishes. Oh no, what did you guys have for dinner? Oops. I'm gonna just write down the bugs I experienced really quick. Wind bug, fishing sound bug. I think that's it. Okay, 1 copper imbued axe. Let's go. Now that you have the basics, feel free to talk to me again about upgrading any of the other tools. Seen silver and gold. Okay, so I need to get a new pickaxe. And that requires 1 more ingot, which I have the tools to make. It's okay. Childlike wonder can be scary sometimes too. I don't blame you. I was actually quite the timid kid, so it's not falling on deaf ears when you say you were scared of things. That's gunpowder. Coal. And put that in there. I technically only need 1. I do have silver, actually. I'm pretty sure. I think I put it in. That's flint. No, okay, so I have flint, not silver. Oh! I saw this message in a bottle. Read. I can't believe I'm writing this down, but this is what a diary is for, right? I think I've developed feelings for Astrid. She runs the fishing hut just north of the village. I keep finding reasons to go up there when I can't find anything else to do around here. She's even spoken to me a few times. She always seems too nice and friendly. How can I go about approaching her? Maybe James has some ideas. Ugh, what am I doing? Okay, I tried, but turns out Astrid isn't interested, and I suspect she never will be. So embarrassed. So, some context. She is into women, so there's a reason she didn't like him. She has a crush on Quinn, the girl who we subsequently need to give fish that won't allow us. Chicken with potatoes, salad, broccoli. Ooh, that sounds so good. I want broccoli. Share. Michael usually makes a huge mess when he cooks. Yeah, I remember that. Growing up because of the thing I liked when I was a kid, otherwise known as endowment effect. I don't know what that... I might be naive to that. I don't know what that is. Sorry. Chicken and broccoli, yes. Except that I couldn't, like, eat the chicken. I was really kind of confused. It just had this really weird aftertaste. I was talking to my mom while Ducky was sleeping. I think it actually is because it resembled the flavor of what boiled chicken kind of smells like. I don't know if I, like, overcooked it or there was a lot of water in it. I think the chicken itself might have had a lot of water retention in it, so it gave it this weird boiled chicken flavor, and I just, like, couldn't eat it. It was good. Like, the taste was good, but the aftertaste, I don't know. When I was pregnant, long story short, I made boiled chicken when I was pregnant with Shiro, and I threw up everywhere. So now the smell of boiled chicken ruins me, but I'm glad you liked it. I really liked it. That's the weird thing. It was just the aftertaste. I couldn't. Okay, so let's upgrade the mining. The pickaxe. I love bow tie noodles. I know, me too. I should have put some aside. I meant to put some aside and then I didn't. Okay, we're gonna go back here. We'll take you guys to the outside too before we still have a little bit of time in stream. I technically left it on a stream starting for a few minutes, so we'll give you a couple more. You made fantastic food. Aw, thank you, Kelsey. I try. I really like cooking. Food's so yummy. I just like, her quest is like bugged. Anyways. We have 6 smudging at least. You start with a copper pickaxe? Yeah, I love Terraria. I played the heck out of the game. Until I was just like, so worn down of it. Oh look, we have more fish in here. Okay, I need to put this there, and that there, and that there, and there, and there, and there. Oh. Yes, that there. Okay. So, we're gonna just try and place stuff. What happened to that? Where did that go? What was in that slot? Did it just disappear? What the heck? I don't know what's happening. But it was something important. Hang on. No. Wait, I have water in here. Which should be in here. Yes, you. There we go. And then we have copper ore. And coal. Stone. Stone. Oh, that's weird. It's like taking the first slot out. Oh, I had baked potato there. Oh, I think I accidentally stacked it in the thing. Okay, so we'll put these here. Oops. Ah! And I'm like drinking the tea on accident. That is not what I wanted. That is not ideal. I need to remember not to right click. I think I just ate all my baked potato. Oops. Out of all the NPCs in Terraria, skeleton merchant. Yes, those are so good. Good and bad news, darling. I'm happy to report that the situation in the dual land meadows has stabilized. Sure, the odd shadow blob still lurks here and there, but based on our performance so far, they are nothing to worry about. My attention, however, now lies further east in the Non-Eye Desert. The dual land meadows is just one area that lies outside these walls, and we haven't seen anything there that would spawn these horrible shadow blobs. No, I suspect they must be coming from somewhere else. I hate to be a burden, but may I ask you to venture out there and take some photographs for me? Yeah, perfect. Talk to me again and I'll provide a new option to explore the Non-Eye Desert. Okay, desert photo shoot. Non-Eye Desert. Yeah, see, so there's a... Oh, he's gonna charge me. All right, well, we better make this worth it. Can we chop down cactus? Haha. Yes, we can. There are these shadow blobs. So space is our dodge. All right, shadow fibers. So that's a new type of everything, really. We haven't gotten them before. Normally we get bomb-related stuff. Ooh, loot. Okay. Otto's log. Odo. Okay. There's like a little crafting table here. It's a workbench. Yeah, we can make like, those were shadow blaster bombs. That's how we blew the rock up getting into the cave. I wonder. Ooh, there is some leaves here. Tea leaves of strength. Intriguing. I'm gonna have another one really quick. Ah! Oh, I so clicked on it. Okay, so we've got some tea leaves of strength. That's kind of cool. Let's use one more. There's a ton of them around here. So I'm assuming each zone has its own little... Oh! Hello. Fishing sword is not gonna... Or fishing sword. That's not the right word. Fishing utensils is not gonna do it. Oh, he wanted me to take a picture of these. Oops. Fun fact, Terraria's developer was working on the game for Google Stadia, but got locked out. Oh my gosh. That would suck. No, I'm not talking about the instrument. Yeah. Oh, preserved meat. Okay, so I need this. Dry mushrooms, another Andrew's diary. Okay. Creature bone. Ooh, those are silver, but I don't have my pickaxe right now. Can I like walk around this? Nope. Okay, yep, here we go. Tons of silver. Oh, now I'm bummed. Any other shadow blobs? Hello, shadow blobs. Are you out there? Oh, I hear combat music. So they must be down here somewhere. Aha! Where is camera mode? I think, yeah, photo mode. Okay, hang on, let me make sure that was good enough. Photograph shadow plant. Photograph desert ruins. Okay. I'm curious. If I take another picture, does that count? Haha! Yes, it does. Ow. They're shooting stuff at me. I took that to the face. Okay. Desert ruins. I don't think I was going to say we have not looked at those yet. We did need to read this note. I can't believe it. The green lights were actually dew bugs. I haven't seen a dew bug since they decided to leave this region and migrate further north. I've heard their colonies rely on an old large tree that they inhabit. But since the shadow beast came, those trees have become plagued by their sludge. Perhaps the dew bugs are scouting the nearby area for new trees. Anyway, my curiosity got the better of me, so I followed the dew bugs. Their light were dancing in front of me, but the closer I got to them, the further they scattered away. The next thing I knew, I was in the desert. How did I get here? There's a strange stone monolith here with glyphs glowing on its surface. I've heard rumors of portals ever since the shadow beast turned up. Everyone thought they were shadow beasts doing, but perhaps not. I suspect I am farther east than I'm used to. The trade routes I follow don't come this way. I can't see the dew bugs anymore, not from this blinding sun, but I can still hear them. I guess the only thing I could do is follow the sound. Huh. 1,400? Oh my goodness, that is insane. Tea leaves in the desert, never seen that before. To be fair, a lot of desert plants, like aloe grows in the desert, which can be used for a lot of good healing properties, but I agree, it's a little odd. Desert ruins, I think this is what we need to take a picture of. Wait, hang on. Photo mode, let's see. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. You can literally just like, I love this. It's a little bit hard. Oh, I can't go that far. Okay, but the ruins are over there, so at least there's a boot. There's a literal boot. Missing boot. Gather missing boot. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Odo in the desert? Okay, so we gotta talk to Clint about it. These are the ruins that they want a picture of. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. Cook steak. And we did find some preserved meat, so that's good. There's a snake in my boot. Yeah. Subs are growing insanely fast. I can't really keep up with it. I don't know why or how or who, but you know, it's just one of those things that I'm just pretending isn't happening, and it's fine. Toy Story reference, yes. Why can I target? Oh, okay. This I can return. All right, let's get back. Just as I suspected, darling. My only solace from this right now is that the desert is far enough from the village that it's not a serious concern right now. We'll just need to be careful for any errands that require going out that far. As always, thank you for your help. Please report back to me later as I think about the situation. In the meantime, here is some payment for your time. Well, at least we got paid. I kind of want to go here because they talked about hardwood, although I think the hardwood's actually down there. We have our axe. These. We also just like need wood in general, and then oh, tires. You should pick these up. Those are the shadow blobs that I don't really feel like fighting right now. I love chopping down trees in this game. It's actually really fun because they all chop down within 2 hits. So you can like just go and butcher a bunch of trees. And then I just like go pick up all the loot. We can just mass deforestation. You thought I was kidding about mass deforestation, but I wasn't. So then, go like this. Ah, there's a bush that I'm stuck on. I should have just accepted that quest. I already got like over 100 wood. And there we go. Tons of wood. Oh, thanks for subscribing, Kay. I don't think you're in here, but on the off chance that you are, welcome. I also like how when you're in between a tree, it still lets you... Yes, it's one of my favorite things. I love the little like windows in games that some people are adding. I love it. I will single-handedly cause global warming. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, wait, there was a camp over here, and I love the camps because they have loot. All right, I don't know if there's any hardwood in this area. I think that little bush is like getting me. It mentions stumps, and I think it's in the lower region of the map. I don't think it's in this region. It does not appear to be any hardwood. So, we'll just go back to Ilsor, and we'll explore one more place before we call it an evening. Team Rocket started their own business, their catchphrase, to protect the world from deforestation. That would be me. I would be the person deforesting everything. I'm sorry. All right. I saw a fire over here that I did not put out, and it was like bothering me. So now I want to like go put it out. But I don't know where it is. I think it's actually further down. Yeah, it's fine. I don't actually need to run. I could just like click on this and go there. All right, so I think don't think these are hardwood. But let's see. No, those are just basic wood. Only if you can prevent forest fires. Yeah. Tucky put out some fires. It clearly shows he's doing good work. Yeah, truly. So these are regular trees. Ducky brought me gummies. Nom nom nom. What is? Oh yeah, this is like the abandoned farm place. It's all broken down. What fires didn't you put out is the question. The ones in teardown. That's true. I feel like he started just as many fires as he put out in that game, though. It lights up the border. Yeah. It's nice that it like lights it up rather than just letting us run into it, wondering why we're hitting a wall, and tells us, hey, you've hit a boundary, you know? You can't go that far. It's very nice. It really is simple things like that that improve the quality of a video game. I don't know how to put it, but it's the touch of detail that matters. I'm still looking for a tree stump of some sort. I think I need to go north. Perhaps. Because I can't go in this area. There's the stuff up here. Let's go to the steps and see. There's a firefighter in teardown. Mm-hmm. Any trees to cut down? No. How about you guys? Do you give me hardwood? Nope. Oh! Here we are, stumps. Aw, I need a silver axe. Oh no, that means I'm gonna have to go to the desert. Well, that won't be this stream. But that's okay. Let's see, although I don't know. Here, hang on. Here's what we can do. We're gonna speed run this. We're gonna speed run this silver axe, guys. Are you ready? Hold on tight. You're gonna see how fast I can move. Hey, buddy. Can you not be busy right now? Can we? Okay. Well, you're not helping my speed running, buddy. We're gonna do this. Let's wait an hour. Are you still punching the anvil? You're still punching the anvil. Okay. All right. Well, 1 second. Let's go here. Wait. Let's see. What time is it? There we go. Yes. Okay, I gave you that. Can I have my, yeah, thank you. Give me that. Okay. So now we need to go here. If the buildings are gone, there's nothing to burn. Yeah, that's one way of looking at it. Okay. So we got our pickaxe here. I probably should have emptied my inventory, but it's fine. Nobody's the wiser, right? Get our pickaxe out. I know there's a ton of silver. These usually have new stuff in them each time. Yeah. Ooh, it also had like another of Andrew's diary. Torn fabric. Let's see, what can we leave? Let's leave these because we don't technically need those. Those are very plentiful resource. All right, let's find some silver now. Ooh. I took Desmond out, Archery Society, on an excursion to the nearby desert to get his mind off his problems. This is after a particularly nasty night of him muttering in his sleep. Turns out he was really active at the whole society culture during his time in Swansea University. He described the Freshers' Fair as a mad dash of signing up to as many things as possible and just hoping one will stick. The Archery Society was the one that stuck for him, so naturally with some assistance from Mural, I set up a few training ranges out here to see him in action. I'm not gonna lie, I'm quite impressed. He's a pretty good shot. Anyway, I knew he seemed different to before when we all met up for the summer trip to Rossley, and I can't help but feel these societies have helped him come out of his shell. It's like a crafting table? Yeah, it is. That's funny. A creature skull. That's a little morbid. What's also a dime a dozen? The one coal can stay. Wait. We're going to need to drop something. I'll drop the water. In order to get silver in the first place. Okay, there's like actually no silver. My luck. Where are you, silver ore? All the little blob guys found me. Okay, here we go, here we go. It really would pick up the stone, wouldn't it? Let's see. I'll just drop all these fibers. I actually have like so many of them. All right, silver. There we go. I love the popping sound. By the way, some of Andrew's diaries are like a couple pages long. Yes, they are. I try to make sure I go through and read each of them, or each page, if I see there's more than one. All right. Yes, hello, Shadow Blobs. I'm just here for the silver. You can ignore my existence. We'll just get all of this. That would be a nightmare. Yeah, I'm very glad this game does not have durability. Okay, I think that's plenty of silver, if I'm being honest. 60? Oh yeah, that's way more than enough. Where is our entrance point? That's the only thing we need to find now. It's not you. We can actually just do this. I don't think I need to struggle and fight. I think that's it. Yeah, there we go. That's so convenient. Freaking love the camera mode. How cool is that? Don't have to fight with it. Okay, silver ingot. We need some coal. Just gonna drop this in here. Where's my coal? Coal. Okay. Roughly the size. Yeah, I kind of thought about that. I actually think there might be a way to upgrade it in the future, but I don't know yet. I don't want to like say something and be wrong. I'm gonna make 30 of these just in case. Okay, and then we're gonna go down here. Like I said, my favorite feature is like the weight. So it's like 11:10 right now. So naturally it's too late to do anything. You might think you have to run home, but no, we can just sit here. Oh, you're still open? Dude, it's like 11 o'clock at night. Okay, well, that makes this easy. Upgrade. Yep, silver axe and then gold. Okay. Well, that's super easy. And then, okay. I think we can only wait like 24 hours at a time. Yeah. Thank you, sir. And then can you also upgrade my pickaxe? Thanks. And then once again, wait 24 hours. Give me my pickaxe back. You're still working on it. Let's do like another 8 hours. Cool. Thank you. Wait. Okay. Ah, oh, don't hide that. Sweet. So now we go up here. And he wants how much? Hardwood, 25. Okay, that gave us about 5. Get back here, Wood. We're doing our civic duty and removing tree stumps that people can step over or trip on, you know? You have to upgrade the tools. Yeah. That's pretty standard in so many games. It's kind of a it's a frustrating feature after you've played about 20 games that have that feature. Okay, so Lucas, and he's in here now. There's like visitors in the town. That's so cool. Great timing, darling. I've heard through the grapevine that you've already been venturing out into the Nanai Desert. To remind you of our previous chat, the desert is exactly where the mayor said she was going next on her investigations. I'll keep... Okay, mayor's location. Yeah, okay. Home for a bard. Perfect. Whilst you were away, I come up with an idea. You see that wooden crate over there just besides my counter? I've put that aside as a construction storage box. For any buildings we construct, I will use resources directly from the storage box rather than your own personal inventory. Hopefully it will unburden you of carrying all that stuff. If you don't mind, can you put the hard work? Yeah. Okay, that's what this box is. Can I just like give you some wood and like fibers? I'm just gonna dump sorry buddy, but I'm gonna dump some stuff in your box. You said it was fine, right? Yeah, hopefully. I don't know if you'll need coal, but okay, I've taken the liberty of writing out a list of further materials. Okay. Dry fiber and copper nails. These are dry fibers. Okay. Well, I don't want to stay too long on here. It is getting late. But let's see. I kind of want to just see this house. And I can make all this really quickly, I think. I just need to find my copper again. If I have enough. I don't know if I'm even going to have enough for copper nails, if I'm being honest. Oh, yes, I do. Perfect. Copper nail. Oh, but I'd have to go back to the desert for the other stuff. Well, next time we play, I guess. So let me just put these in here, and then I will save, because I think you can save anytime if I remember rightly, which I greatly prefer. Where did it go? Copper nails. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, desert or dry fiber, which comes from the desert and beating up stuff. So we'll go ahead and save here. And see, thank you guys. This is honestly, as always, a blast. Time goes by so quickly with you guys. It really is just like a blast. So I appreciate you being here deeply and checking out this game with me. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I do. And we'll see you. Well, so here's the thing. We are doing a sub-only stream on Saturday, but it's going to be a unique podcast style thing. So there's like friends and whatnot can join in on the Discord and listen and ask questions in the subscriber section. Only subscribers can watch on YouTube, so I don't think really might not even post it on YouTube this month per se. We might just do it in the Discord, but then it'll be uploaded as a podcast. So we're going to be doing a podcast talking about our favorite games from 2023, but mainly going over new games that are coming out in 2024 and what we're really excited about for the year, kind of going over a game plan of what we're hoping to cover, and just having a good conversation. It's going to be like a sub-only monthly event to just kind of say thanks to people that do subscribe. And then obviously it's going to be directly hosted in the Discord. So that'll be like the main place. So yeah, that'll be really fun. Kelsey, you can of course come and participate and ask questions. And then it'll be re-uploaded to the channel. So nobody's going to actually miss out on anything. It just won't be a super active thing. I wonder if we'll even stream it to YouTube, because Soaring and Ducky are only subscribers. So we'll probably just host and record the event through Discord, and then upload it and do that. Because yeah, that'll be fun. Other than that, we will be live next week, and I do need to schedule. We're going to do a Pal World stream, and then a 1.0 for Immortal Life stream, because we love Immortal Life. So there's 2 more streams coming and more streams next week. So you'll get to see us and hang out with us still. No worries there. Thank you guys, as always, for joining. You guys are angels. Thank you so much. I know we've had a ton of growth lately, but you guys are truly the OGs who are always here and talking regardless of our channel. So thank you for subscribing, Liz, Ferranda. I don't think you're here, but if you are, hi, and if not, regardless, that's cool. So anyways, guys, good night. Have a wonderful evening. Please sleep well, eat some yummy breakfast, and take care of yourself. We love you all and want you to stay healthy, so be good. All right, guys, good night.